In this bundle training video, we'll look at changes to site grading standards, Division 10.6 of the Denver Zoning Code. We've added the Denver Hill, a slope of varying pitch in the front yard of a residence, to the intent statement. This can be useful in the cases where a variance case goes before the board or they apply for an administrative adjustment. This provides support for denial or opposition when a grading request asks about the intent of a given standard. In section 10.6.3, we've simplified the description of grade changes in the side interior setback, clearly stating that the limit is 1 foot. This change adds a reference to the existing defined terms original grade and finished grade. These terms are not new. Changes to section 10.6.3.4, exceptions to grade change limits in setbacks, combine and clarify the exceptions to grading standards into a single section. First is the exception for proper site drainage. This removes the requirement for DOTI approval and says that the zoning administrator may require a report and supporting drawings by a qualified professional. It's no longer a requirement, but we still have the authority to ask for it. Continuing with section 10.6.3.4, second and third are the exceptions for parking access and pedestrian access. The exception for parking access allows for vehicle access from an alley or other shared access point. The exception for pedestrian access now removes the requirement that the barrier-free access structures be required by the Building and Fire Code. Just like with setback exceptions, we know these structures are necessary for people in our community to access buildings, and we do not want to put any obstacles in the way of allowing barrier-free access. Exceptions D and E have been relocated from another section, as shown by the blue text. A statement saying a written request is not required has been removed. All of the exceptions to grade change have to demonstrate meeting the review criteria in 10.6.3.3, and the typical way this is done is through a written statement and plan sets. The exception for landscaping and retaining walls, E, has also been updated to limit changes only within 10 feet of the primary street zone lot line. F is a new exception to allow a greater amount of grading beyond 1 foot to allow removal of an existing retaining wall. G is relocated and largely the same, limiting townhouse development grading, and H is a new exception to allow additional grading in the side interior setback within the rear 35% of zone lot depth. And those are the changes to site grading standards in the 2024 bundle. Thanks for watching.